So one of my dreams in life is to be able to make homemade bread, but not just regular homemade bread, like whole grain, soaked grain, or sprouted grain, delicious bread. Not that white bread isn't delicious, but I want to make something that I feel good eating, as in knowing that it's good for my health. It's been a challenge. I've had a lot of failures, and I decided I need to master this art sooner rather than later. The first step is to mix most of the flour and about 2 cups of water and a couple tablespoons of either whey or apple cider vinegar or some sort of fermented milk like kefir yogurt. So I used apple cider vinegar, and what that does, it helps neutralize the, I don't even know if I'm saying this right, the phytic acid in the grain, which makes it easier for you to digest. Your body can actually access the protein better too in the grain. And it does a few other things, but that's the main gist. So I already mixed that together using my mixer, and you leave this for 12 to 24 hours. So I did that at about 12, so I'm going to try to make this in the morning. And yeah, then you just cover that with plastic and with a damp cloth so it doesn't dry out. That's the goal today.
What's happening there, Chaseons?
Peanuts. We're getting lots of nuts, lots of healthy food.
Lots of nuts. And 50% off bananas. You know how Jenny does her banana thing?
What?
See all this stuff? I can't have that. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Sugar.
It's a no. It's a no-no for everybody, especially children.
Watch this. Chicken.
V10. What happened? Don't try to hide. What happened? This is what happened. I don't know how or why he does this. Sometimes he stands outside his box and maybe it's like he's trying to cover a turd that's right in the corner or something of his box. The corner closest to the door. And he just dumps it out like this. Like all over the floor that it's vacuumed yesterday. Ah, me 10. So, what are we doing? Jeff cooked up some supper.
What?
Okay, he didn't, I did. Well, actually, Superstore made the chicken. But we made the other stuff. Nachos in the oven, you hear that sizzle? That's a sizzle of goodness! I.e. fat.
Let's eat, man. Look what we got.
He just finished saying wow like 3 times. Do it like you did.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And there's even lemon in the water. Ce soir. I'd say we made a pretty good dent on sup. Oh, did you notice my delightful yard sale bowl? Serves as a serving dish. Okay, so I kneaded my dough this morning and let it rise. And this is after the first rising. It's definitely doubled. Now I'm going to do what they call the finger poke test, where you stick your finger in and if the dough, about ½ an inch, it says, if it stays, oh, which it did, perfect. That means that it's ready to be punched down, and then it rises again the second time, but if it fills in, that means it needs to rise longer. So it's been rising for about an hour, almost an hour and a half, so that's plenty. So I'm going to punch it down, flip it over, and let it rise one more time, and then you can see what happens after that, because I'm not really sure yet. I got to follow my instructions. Alright, so I've been laboriously, okay, not that hard to watch them rise, but I've been waiting for my loaves to rise, and you can see this one's a bit bigger. I didn't divide it very well, but I didn't want to wreck it by pulling it apart to try to make it. Anyway, so I think it's going to be good. I got these new glass pans yesterday because every other time I've tried to make bread, I didn't have proper pans, so I'm hoping that this will work. I'm going to stick them in the oven, and hopefully in about 30 minutes we'll have some nice looking loaves. So here they are on their sides cooling. They rose pretty well. That's normal that it separates there apparently, but it didn't split on the top, which is a good sign. You're supposed to cool them on their side like that. So not bad. I made a little mess taking that one out, but this one's nicer looking. And that's just because I'm an amateur at putting it in. So anyways, pretty good. Pretty excited. We're going to see. We'll have to let them cool for a few hours anyways.
Yo, what's happening? What's going on?
We're going to have a yard sale at our house.
We're preparing for a yard sale on our 6th anniversary. That's how we do. That's how we do at the Chaseons. That's what we're doing! Sorry guys that we haven't been uploading videos on a regular basis.
Don't say we. He's the one who does all the editing. It's his fault. I've been vlogging.
Trying to get in a better routine. And now that I'm not staying up all night, my time goes very quick. Which is kind of disappointing. But anyways, we're working on it. We're working on it. We'll get back on track, Kraga.
Yes, you will. You will.
Aww.
So here's our healthy pizza that we're having. Diabetic friendly, whole multi-grain, tomato sauce, just a little bit of bacon, chicken, spinach, mozza, and feta. Mmm. That's a really good meal for a diabetic at a restaurant. But, what are you eating, Jeff?
Diabetic food. Diabetic food. Thin crust.
Jeff's? It is
all
thin.
kinds of goodies on it.
It is thin crust, that's true.
I mean, the grease is pouring off of it. It's all good for your sugar. We're trying to kill the sugar.
Trying to kill the sugar. Anyways, I guess this is us celebrating 2 weeks of Jeff's sugar being good. So it's kind of an experiment too. We're going to test them and see how high it is in about half hour after he eats, because that would be like the high peak, and then we'll test it again a couple of hours later. That's Betty.
Jenny.
She's not very happy because she's working and we're eating. But she's a really good waitress. Talk to you later.
Yo, it's happening. We're taking some pictures. They're changing. Jenny's eating strawberry or raspberries.
Raspberries. Jeff thinks I came for the photo shoot. I came for the free raspberries. Look. Mmm. Sweets. Ooh, pricklies. Whoops. Where are they?
Yep.
Picked them myself for you. Hey!
Okay, well, yeah, that's a good one. Do that again. And mark, set, go.
Are you serious?
You alright? Set, go. Same thing, are you okay? You gotta get out of the way. Okay. Arms back as much as you can.
So what does a kitten do on a hot day? Aww, hey Ten. He's right under the fan. He's a cute little Miten, isn't he? Look at this. Miten actually put his own leash on because he wanted to go for a walk so bad. Just kidding. Come on. Oh, you're not. We'll get that. He was sleeping, but I woke him up for the walk. With his little bell, he came right to it. It's dessert time. Ça va bien et toi? Tu as cassé ton truc aujourd'hui.
Manger des crèmes à glace.
Oui.
Crème glacée.